Hello and welcome to Brett's Picks. I am Professor Shroyer, and this guy right here is Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett?
Good.
And we are here to get into picks for this weekend's matchups. We're going to talk about high school real quick, and Brett has some games he wants to bring light to. First game we're going to talk about tomorrow night, Bradley
playing Ray County.
Ray County. They got to drive to Dayton and play Ray County over there. So what do you think about that game?
I hope Bradley wins tomorrow night.
Me too. That is a 7:30 game. Now, Bradley games have normally been 7 o'clock here at the stadium. That one, they are registering that one to begin at 7:30. We do not know of a live stream. So listen to the game on The Buzz, 101.3 with Brian Grisham and Earl Rowland.
And Coach Rowland.
And that should be a great matchup.
Next
game you have
Brainerd in Ottawa.
Brainerd in Ottawa. That'll be a great game.
Down in Chattanooga.
And right on down the list, Rockwood playing McMinn Central. Matt Moody ready for to knock Rockwood around. Red Bank at East Hamilton. East Hamilton hosting that game.
That will be a play.
That's a game of the week for
playoff game.
That'll be a playoff game, contention for playoffs. Red Bank undefeated. They are the top in their region here locally.
And you have McMinn Central going up to Loudon.
So Loudon is one of those places that's hard to play. When Bradley's played up there, around that lake and all that, we've not done so well. Maybe McMinn County will do better.
You have Chattanooga Central playing East Ridge.
So East Ridge, one of the older schools. Chattanooga Central, definitely one of the older schools. A great matchup. Giles County
playing Cleveland
at Cleveland, and that game is at 7 o'clock. That will be live streamed. CHS
and Cleveland
Live
is out of the playoffs.
They're out of the playoffs, but they still have some good football remaining on their schedule. Upperman traveling to Walker Valley, and that game will be available
also at 7
on Facebook and YouTube through the Walker Valley Live channel.
And they're playing also at 7.
At 7 o'clock. Maryville traveling up to Knox West. That's going to be a heated matchup. West is incredible. Maryville not playing their best. Saudi Daisy traveling over to heated rival Hickson. There's not very much property that separates those two districts in Chattanooga. Saudi Daisy, probably the better of the two. Larger classification, I believe. Tyner Academy playing at Alcoa. Alcoa is a powerhouse, Brett. And Tyner better be ready.
Hardin Valley playing William Blunt.
Okay, both of those teams in a close region, southern Knoxville.
Hardin Valley is out of the playoffs.
They're out. William Blunt still working hard to possibly get in. I don't know if they have a shot. Oak Ridge traveling way up north. Dobbins Bennett in Kingsport. That's all of our high school games. We're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to talk about your picks for college football. Right, Brett?
Yep.
Be right back. Thank you for watching Brett's Picks. Now it's time for NCAA. I'm super excited about this week. Let's take a look at all the pickers, Brett. You got a lineup of coaches, teachers, and students. Coach Carpenter sitting all alone at number 1. Colin Crisp doing really well with his picks. Mr. Ohio State, the Ohio State. Sitting at number 2, number 3. Mr. German, myself, Brett, and Sawyer on the bottom of that side. You can read the other ones. We're going to jump right ahead to the first game. First game is number 14, Syracuse at number 5 Clemson. Noon game on ABC. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Clemson.
Number 5 Clemson with the win.
And they play at noon.
Noon game. There it is. Look at those sunglasses. Looking cool, Brett. All right, next game. Number 7 Ole Miss at LSU. Now, Ole Miss is the only undefeated team in the West of the SEC. And LSU is also in the West. 3:30 game on CBS. Who do you have, Brett?
I have LSU.
LSU with a massive upset. If they can pull that off,
Beating.
kudos to them.
Beating that coach.
Coach Kiffin with Ole Miss. I don't know, Brett. I don't know. Next game we have UCLA playing at number 10 Oregon. 3:00 p.m. I messed up on the typo there. A 3:30 game, and we don't know what channel that's going to be on, TBA channel. Who do you have, Brett?
I have UCLA.
UCLA, the Bruins.
Playing at Oregon.
That would be another upset. However, UCLA is playing great, but a top 10 team now, Oregon. Next game we have number 20, Texas, back in the top 25. Number 11, Oklahoma State, hosting that game. 3:30 on ABC. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Texas.
Texas with an upset, but that is a very heated rivalry. The Cowboys hosting that one. Okay, next. Vandy at Mizzou. Not the elites in the SEC, but holding their own. They are not in the bottom of the SEC. That 100% belongs to Auburn right now. Vandy and Mizzou. Who do you have?
I have Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt with the win, playing on the road, 4 o'clock on the SEC
and
Network.
don't forget to change the date on that one.
Oh yeah, that's not the October 15th day. Wow, somebody's missed her typo this week. Sorry about that, folks. Next game we have number 24, Mississippi State at number 6, Bama, after a huge loss to Tennessee. 7 p.m. game on ESPN. Who do you have?
Bama.
Bama. Not taking the Pirate? Mike Leach. I know, the date's wrong, Brett. Yeah, that would have been played last week. Sorry about that, folks. Next game, Minnesota at number 16, Penn State. 7:30 game on ABC. Brett is freaking out because the date's still wrong. Who do you have, Brett?
Penn State.
Penn State, good team. Next game, and Minnesota is also spelled wrong. And this game, Texas A&M at South Carolina. 7:30 game on ABC. Who do you have?
I have Texas.
Texas A&M. Next we have number 17, Kansas State, traveling to number 8, TCU in the top 10. 8 o'clock game. We do not know the channel on this one either.
I have TCU.
TCU should hold their own. Next game, Pittsburgh. Not in the top 25, but at Louisville. 8 p.m. game, ACC Network. Who do you have?
I have Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. And the next game we have is UT Martin at UT Knoxville. You like how I worded that? Number 3, Tennessee hosting this game, 6-0, noon game on CBS. Look at the matchup predictor. 99.4% of the people picking this game have Tennessee winning. Somewhere there's somebody picking Martin for an upset. It's on CBS. Who do you have, Brett?
I have Tennessee.
Tennessee with a huge win right there in Knoxville. And guys, I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but this guy is a huge Tennessee fan. He will call you, how many times do you like to call people during the game, letting them know Tennessee's winning, you know, and outright, the game last week was amazing. What was your favorite part of the whole game?
The winning field goal. The winning field goal.
The winning field goal.
Yeah.
My favorite part was the Tennessee lineman puking, and then Alabama missing the field goal, and it was in the same area where the ball was snapped to, where the guy had to kick the ball. And some people are saying that that puke is what caused that ball to miss wide right. Just saying, could be a fact, I don't know. You look it up. You got anything else?
And we'll have some more games next week.
We'll have a bunch of games next week. Comes down to brass tacks next week for Bradley and other teams. And playoffs. Also, Tennessee back in a normal SEC routine. Should be fun. What about Major League Baseball? You covering it anymore? Are you out?
Phillies are still in.
Yankees?
Yankees ended up they're playing Houston.
Right. Well, it's been a good week for sports all the way around. Anything else?
Don't forget to listen to Talk 101.3 tomorrow night and Mix 104.1.
Very important game for Briley. Go up there and take on Ray County. Well, that's all we have this week. For Brett Whitehead, I'm Gwen Shroyer, and until next week, we'll see you
On the sideline.